Hello everyone, happy Saturday. It's Ruth in Ruth's Art Room, and today I'm going to show you my newest download tri-fold folio from Fern Hollow printables that I just created. It's very similar to the Victorian cottage freebie that I have for people who subscribe to my newsletter, but I've changed this one up. It's really cute. I've got images of just kind of shabby backgrounds, little garden images with mushrooms and gnomes, a background paper that's included so that you can print on both sides. Just really pretty images, little pockets and tucks, more ephemera. And honestly, if you get the other kits, I've got it's a Secret Garden. It's kind of a continuation of the same theme. I've recently uploaded some journaling pages with kind of a Secret Garden theme. Then I also have a hidden paper clip, and that kit's got a lot of other little things that you can fussy cut out and would mix and match with this folio. So I'm just going to put this together quickly and show you how it looks. And that way you'll kind of have an idea. I do have that other video that shows you how you put the tri-fold together, but you may have missed it. So here's a new one, and we'll just get started. So on this particular front page, this is the inside of the folio. So on this one, you do want to print the back side because these are going to be cut out and go on it. So you want kind of this cohesive color. I mean, it's up to you, but that's kind of how I have it planned. So let's just cut it out and we'll put it together. So I hope you all are doing well. I had an eventful week. My office and my art room are here in my spare room at the front of the house. And I live on a corner lot, and there's a two-way stop. And I sit in my window and literally watch maybe 2 to 3 cars a day run through the stop sign. Well, Tuesday afternoon, I'm in here I'm working for my office. I'm on the phone, and my house felt like it exploded. And a car hit my house. I almost had a heart attack. So this one girl ran the stop sign. She hit another car, which in turn flew through my brand new fence that I just had installed about 3 months ago and hit my office wall sideways. So thank God it didn't come through the house, but the people were injured. My fence destroyed. I've got a crack in my wall of my house, and it's just a big nightmare. So you know what? I just have to find my happy place, and because it's all very stressful dealing with insurance and all kinds of stuff. And you know, life is just, everybody's got their stuff. So we're going to forget all of life's problems and just create pretty stuff. So I do have some other things planned to show, not just print and cut things. I do have some crafts I want to work on and show you as well. I just have a list of things. I lay awake at night thinking of things to do. And you know, sometimes after work, you're just like, oh, man, I don't want to do anything. But I have to motivate myself sometimes to. So yesterday, it was Friday night, and I had a glass of wine, had ordered some pizza because I didn't feel like cooking, and came in here and worked till almost 11 o'clock designing this kit. I just had to decompress, and designing things and creating is my way to relax. Okay, so that's the back side. Now you'll see what I cut off here. It says score and fold, so there's two little scoring places. So that's actually where you're going to make your fold lines. I still have not figured out how to use this little gizmo correctly, but I can't even seem to stay in the lines that they provide. Isn't that something? Here we go. Because you want it to fold in a booklet style. You see that? You want to, that's why you have the two score lines. Because you don't want it to fold flat. You need that little squared off fold. I'm going to do this other one. Great. So then what you need to do is, we'll save this ephemera for a bit later. And then these are the back of the folio. So we're going to cut all these out. And I'll probably speed up through this process. Oh, it's so pretty. These colors turned out really nice. I have some subscribers asking me about Christmas, and yes, I am already working on some Christmas ideas, but I just sort of took a break from seasonal things and just wanted to create a shabby folio and the papers and the other parts of the journal kit this week. Just take a break from fall and Halloween for a while. Of course, I didn't even cut straight. That's really sad. If you want to cut straight, you might want to use a paper trimmer. Oh well. And you know me, I'm going to do a little shabbying of my edges. So that way my little white cut marks are blended in a little more. So there's that. I did get some desk organizers the other day, last weekend, and it's been a big help. Okay, so Crafts by Kathleen, my local new favorite place to go, sells this reptile glue for paper crafting. So I just put some in a little squeeze bottle and I'm going to give it a try. They all swear by how well it works, so we're going to try that. And I don't, oh yeah, check that out. Yeah. I honestly probably should use a bigger nozzle for this, but I wanted to try it out. This is definitely better for small, fine lines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a bigger one for this. But anyway, I just wanted to see how it looks. So we're going to just center it with a little, you know, keep the all the other sides free. A little space around them. So there's that one. I think I'll just use the larger bottle. Could also use sticky tape. I just like to try out different products. So this is why you wanted to print on the back side of the paper, so that you still have this pretty colorful edge going around. Okay. And this little one goes here. Isn't that pretty? So when it's folded, you see how that looks? But we ain't done yet. So now let's put pockets on the inside. And if you missed my last video where I was talking about the freebie vault that I now have for subscribers to my newsletter, once you sign up, you'll get that Victorian tri-fold kit immediately. But then I also have a vault where I've got free pages and ephemera and tags and things like that. So you'll get access to that immediately. And I periodically update and add new projects or things to download. So just check back every now and then. I know I've got to send out another newsletter. This has been a week. So. And again, totally optional. But I definitely like the way it looks. So here's the way this goes. So see, if you want to, you can just leave the one pocket, or you can layer these. So I kind of like the layered look, so I'm going to, I'll just, even though that's got a brown outline, I'll just still shabby it up a little, because shabby. All right, let's put this one down. Now on these, you just are going to do the fine line around the edge. And because you want the rest open. Make sure I'm not messing with that. Yeah. So I think these would even make like nice birthday gifts or Christmas gifts. I mean, think about it. The printable is super cheap, honestly. And then you put it together, add some bits and bobs, ephemera, buttons, some thread, ribbons. You could put in a $5 or $10 gift card, Starbucks or wherever. And it's a great gift, and it's so unique. All right, let me just trim that just a little. And then again, I'm gonna just shabby the edges. So I'm gonna do the rest of these pockets, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I went ahead and cut out everything, and boy, it doesn't look like a lot on the pages, and then when you cut it out, there's a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to finish gluing these in, and then we'll work on the back and the ephemera. All right, pretty, pretty. Oh yeah, that's gonna look so pretty. All right, and then we'll flip it over. And now I'm going to just try to decide. I've made another pocket. Maybe I'll put that there. Let's see. Or I could put it there. Maybe I'll put it there and then make it like a tuck spot. And I already did shabby up the edges of a lot of these. Let's just think about that. Got that. I could use this as a pocket as well, or just put a band. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. And I did print on both sides of most of these ephemera, just so, you know, if you're just using a tag, you just don't have the white, it's totally optional. Then okay. Just put that there. So it'll be like a little tuck spot. Now, I should put something here. I could make a, almost like a little pocket. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Now while that's drying, so let's just see briefly how that's going to look. Cute, cute. All right. Now here we just start playing around with different things, different ephemera and whatever you want to do, and just start jazzing things up. Like I could just put this little ticket here. I think over here, I may make this kind of dimensional. Whoops. What? It's not going. I don't know what's up. Get a different one. So I may just kind of stick this here and not put glue all the way, so it's, you see that? So you're not going to stick to everything. Right. And then just start working on little tags and decorating them. Oh, I even did print off, let's see. This actually is one of the journal pages that I just downsized to look like a little miniature book. So you can just have a little miniature journaling page inside of here. Then I've got all kinds of tags. Oh yeah, where's my, yeah. I put the garden notes here. That looks good. I think I'll do that. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. I've got some little flowers. I might just put them, maybe I'll put that here. I might tuck a little gnome here. And very far, just whatever was convenient. Okay, I have an idea for this, but I can't find what I'm looking for. So there you have it. You've got the idea. I hope you enjoy. Just mix and match, make it your own. And I will talk to you soon. All right, I did just want to briefly show you the hidden paper clip kit that coordinates. I didn't print off the journal pages, but there's also, like I said, journal pages that match this Secret Garden kit. The hidden paper clip kit actually comes with enough for 6 coordinating panels, and then there's pockets. all kinds of ephemera. So I'll just show you quickly how to put it together in case you haven't seen my other video. So let me find me a paper clip. All right. So it's got little fold lines. These work better. All right, so there's the bottom part, and then this is the top that's going to go on top, and this is actually a little double score line. So you're going to score there, and again here. Because you want that little boxy fold. Didn't quite do it with this little gizmo. Anyway, there we go. So you're going to glue, and the instructions come with this. That there's a whole thing with diagrams that show you how to put this together, so don't worry, you'll be able to figure it out. Ooh, that's all gooey. Oh well. So this glues on here. And you do want to print the double-sided on here. I just think it looks better. And then you put your paper clip right on this little graphics here. And then there's all the mix and match toppers for this. So you can choose whichever ones you want. I just cut this one out. I am, you know me, going to distress a little. So, totally optional. And then the short part goes, that's why you wanted this little box edge here, because to leave room for the paper clip. So I'm going to stick this on. This glue is running low. Just glue that on. And then there's all kinds of coordinating. It's just like you pick whatever little ephemera you want, little pockets you want to go on top. Actually, I'm going to cut this one out. And this already has the little tabs, so it's easier for you to know where to fold. Oops, I'm getting ready to cut off the tabs. That's no good. Yeah, I know, I'm in a hurry. I'm messing around here. There's, I think I've got cat hair on my glue. Okay, let's see how pretty that looks. It's quick and easy. And then there's little cutouts. There you go. So enjoy. Oh, and by the way, I would print double-sided on the little tags too. I was just in a hurry as usual. So it's fine though if you don't. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.